Howdy there, folks. This is Luke Charles Kuhn at Kuhn Truck and RV, your little RV specialist. Started by our mom and dad in 1976, we are proud to be a second-generation family-owned and operated business. My friends call me Luke, my sisters call me Charlie, and my 23 nieces and nephews call me Lukey Poo. But you can call me anytime at 440-OHIO-RVs. A member of our growing team would be happy to help you. Please check out our website at truckandrv.com to view all of our inventory. There's a direct link to this particular RV in the video description below. Follow that link for pricing and more information. Once this unit is sold, that link will be removed. We are a full-service dealer offering warranty as well as financing packages. If you have any questions, please give us a call at 440-OHIO-RVs. Again, that's 440-OHIO-RVS. For sale today, we have a 2003 Coach House Platinum 270 with 44,681 miles. Alrighty, folks, here we are inside of this 2003 Coach House Platinum 270. As usual, I'm going to start in the front, work my way towards the rear. I'm going to do my best to give you a good idea of the overall floor plan as well as the overall condition of this unit. Got a lot to see here, so we're going to jump right into this one. Got about 74 inches of headroom here in the main part of the coach, a mix of hard surface and carpet flooring. Got table mounts here and in the back on the floor. Easily accessible entryway. Sometimes people cut a board, put that there to block off a little step if you got a dog or kids in here and you want to keep them safe from falling into there. Little storage spot up top here, screen door, so you can get some breeze if you are parked in a nice, beautiful spot. Rail to help you get up and in. These cabinet latches all lock when they're in, so when you're traveling, you want to have them in, but you can leave them out like that if you want when you are staying in the campground or wherever you're at. Got some light switches here, switch for the power step, fire extinguisher. I'm going to flip around to the kitchen area. Got our manuals, coffee pot, AC power here, so you can plug things in here on the countertop. Lots of nice counter space here. Flip this out, it's going to get you even more. Dual basin sink, Corian type counters here. Nice big basin over here on the left. Screen window on the back there, so you can get some breeze inside of the RV. 3-burner propane cooktop. Lots of nice storage here in the kitchen. We have this slide out pantry for all your canned goods. 3 nice big drawers. Some more AC plug-ins, and some more storage here. Levels test, don't always trust these. Water pump on off. It's going to pump the water out of the onboard freshwater tank. Tank heaters, if you have questions about cold weather camping, ask us at the time of sale, or check out our video on that. Hood light and hood fan. Generator start stop, here's an hour meter for that. Water heater on off, this burns propane, that will light itself. Convection microwave oven. That'll work on the shore power plug-in or the generator. We have a 3-way fridge freezer. 3-way meaning it runs on AC power, so the shore power plug-in or the generator. DC power meaning the coach battery or propane gas. The coach battery is meant more of a maintenance element, so you can use that while you're driving if you'd like, while the alternator is charging your coach battery system. It's also powering the refrigerator. Lots of nice overhead storage. Got these ducts in the ceiling that are for the air conditioner, which is right here. You can have that blow straight out here or close the flap. It's going to push the air out of the ducts on the ceiling. Thermostat for that. It's going to work just like your thermostat in your house. Got some speakers you see on the walls here in the coach, also some in the ceiling. So we got some different sleeping areas here. We got this power sofa here that'll jackknife out. This settee type thing here that can make up into a bed. We'll check that out here in just a sec as well. Got another spot here where people can sit inside of the RV. These are ducts for the propane furnace. Windows with screens on the lower, on both sides. We got the day-night shades here. And on this window, pretty much all around on this coach, so you can get some good privacy in here. This back cushion, this cushion, these armrest cushions on the power sofa. These armrest cushions are removable, so you can take all those out of here if you don't like those. I'm going to show you some different sleeping setups here. We have the slide out now, so this is a slide here. It's going to create more room for sleeping, but I'm going to show you how it looks with the slide in and out, with the jackknife sofa down, with this out, and give you some measurements on all this kind of stuff. You could potentially sleep somebody up here too, so I'm going to let you guys decide how many people you could sleep in here for your unique setup. The jackknife sofa bed on the left of this photo measures approximately 75.5 inches north-south or front to back and 46 inches east-west or side to side in the RV. The bed opposite it measures approximately 70 inches north-south or front to back and 56.5 inches east-west or side to side.
When the slide is in, you can still put down the power jackknife sofa and move through the coach. The bed on the right of this photo measures approximately 70 inches north-south or front to back and 26 inches east-west or side to side when the slide is in. The front sofa measures approximately 58 inches north-south or front to back and 25 inches east-west or side to side on the main part when the back cushions are removed. There is room to move easily through the RV when the slide is in. Below the seating areas are storage, a DC power plug-in, the fuse panel, and coach battery disconnect.
Moving now into the bathroom area. Storage for your goodies. Nice big mirror here on this door. Like the little coach house detail on that. Got your tables, table legs, nice deep storage here. Put your camp chairs, different things like that that you want to take along for your adventure. We have our fire escape here in the back. Also has a screen window here where you can use this little prop rod to get some more air here in the back. Don't want to push that all the way out or that will fall out. AC power here so you can plug in different things here on the counter space in the bathroom area. Nice drawer here. Little fancy cover for the stool. Keeps things looking sleek here. Got a little mark on the floor. I'm gonna have the guys hit that. That might come off. Good sized shower area. Not much of a step up and in. There's an accordion door here. You can have this slide across here, block off the bathroom area so you can take care of business. What did the grape do when it was stepped on? It let out a little whine. Got a fantastic fan overhead here in the bathroom. Works well as an exhaust fan. Went ahead and took the cover off the toilet too, so you can see what that looks like. Left this down here in the full bed setup. Those little armrests pop nicely down in there for storage when you want to have this like this. I kind of like leaving this set up just as so here when you're camped in this motorhome here and you got your slide out. Gives you a lot of nice living space here in this 27-footer. Got some speakers here that I think go with this little flip down TV. So this power's on. I didn't get any video through it to come up. Not really sure if that works. Most people are just going to use iPads and things like that these days. We do have a nice little DC charging station back here though with USB plugins and with a cigarette lighter style thing here. You can use a little inverter there, use that as a laptop charging station. Got AC power over here as well, so you can plug things in underneath that cabinet. We have power jacks on this unit. Control those here. DVD player. This is for the speakers in the unit. This is our slide out control. Turn the key here. Use this to extend or retract that. Television. Over here we have inflate, deflate for the rear airbag suspension. Little storage cubby. Privacy curtain you can pull across here to block off the cabin while you're parked. Small tear here on the sofa. Could be stitched up or patched to prevent that from tearing further. Nice unit here. Not something you see every day here on our YouTube channel, but has much of the same quality as the Born Freeze, Chinooks, Road Treks, Pleasure Ways, and all those specialty brands that we do so much of and that we are so well known for. I'm going to call this one an 8 to an 8.5 out of 10, depending on how you want to judge it for things. It's got a couple chips on the cabinet stuff that you saw throughout as we're going through the tour. Just small stuff like that little ding right there. Nothing that affects the fun or usability of this coach. Check this out at truckandrv.com. Kuhn Truck and RV, the best little RV dealer around since 1976 and home of the RV brothers. Up here in the cabin area, we have power windows, power locks, power mirrors, tilt, cruise, CD, and cassette player. Nice clean upholstery. Auxiliary start switch over here on this side of the steering wheel will jump start you from the coach battery system if you were to run the engine battery dead. Still going to recommend you take a portable jump pack along with you. Monitor for the backup camera system. Got some storage here behind the TV that I missed earlier. Some plugins back here that all your TV, DVD player, and everything's plugged into. But you can tuck some goodies behind the TV. Cigarette lighter shows a little bit of use, but it doesn't look like it was any time in the recent past. I'm not noticing any signs of smoking in here in the form of stains, burns, no funny smells, nothing like that. So it's likely this might have been used out at the campfire or something like that. The ashtray is not all gummed up. There's no burns here on the seat. So while it's tough to say for certain, I'm going to call this one a non-smoker. Alrighty, folks, we're going to go around the outside of this 2003 Coach House Platinum 270. This RV measures 27 feet bumper to bumper with a 15-foot awning. We have dual rear wheels, and the tires have 4522 date codes. This motorhome is built on a Ford E450 chassis with a 6.8-liter V10 engine with 44,681 miles. Pretty nice looking exterior on this one. We do have molded one-piece fiberglass exterior, much like you see the Chinooks where they don't have any seams at all. Nice sleek front. Got a little bit of different wear things on the exterior, not stuff you notice when it's driving by. These would have been little protectors that get kind of scuzzy over time, so that's not actually the paint off. If you feel that, that's like a kind of a grippy black type tape. These would have been just rock guards here. That stuff gets a little bit dried out and stuff and cracks like that over the years. Power step. 2 coach batteries. AC plug-in, so you can plug things in beneath the awning. Furnace exhaust. Nice handle there to help you get up and into the motorhome. Little spot right there. Got some different hazing on the outside here and there. Again, not something you notice when you're driving by. Pretty good looking coach altogether, in my opinion. Outside showers, nice for kids, pets, going to the beach, keep messes outside of the RV. Fill for the onboard fresh water tank. Generator that runs on gasoline, has a fresh service, fresh oil change by our certified owning techs. Backup camera, full-size spare, tow package. Some marks here on the back. Little spot right there. Coming around now to the driver's side. Little boo-boos on the stripes. Sewer outlets down here. So you can do the black first, which is your body waste that they have labeled here, and then liquid waste here. You're gonna pull that one next. That's your gray water tank. That's gonna flush everything down. Low point drains for the hot and cold water. Inflate, deflate, or check the airbag pressure on the rear airbag suspension here. That's just like how you do your tires. Telephone in, cable TV in, little work light here, switch for that. This is to emergency shut off the propane tank, which is not as easy to get to on this one. This is where you're gonna fill that propane tank, or they're gonna have a person that fills that for you when you take this somewhere to have that done. Some little marks here on the side. City water in, fuel fill, 30 amp shore power plug-in. This awning is to cover the slide out, so when you have that out, debris doesn't get in there and compromise that slide seal. You still want to check that every now and then and make sure there's not stuff still getting inside there that can mess that up. Some paint coming off here on the back of the refrigerator, back of the water heater, little sewer hose storage, nice size storage compartment. Again, got that rock guard stuff over here and a few things throughout, but the Coach House has that nice high quality molded fiberglass exterior that makes these type of motorhomes sought after and causes them to hold up better than most other motorhomes you're gonna find out there. Check this one out at truckandrv.com. Kuhn Truck and RV, the best little RV dealer around since 1976 and home of the RV brothers.
Beams are gonna need dusted off.
Yeah.
In December of 2021, we embarked on a new journey. Crystal Fountain Park is Ohio's first spiritualist camp and the most iconic landmark in our small town of 800, and has welcomed guests from around the world for over 100 years. Hailed after its construction in 1910 as one of the most spacious and beautiful spiritualist auditoriums in the United States, this local landmark had fallen by the wayside, and we knew we had to do something. So we bought it with one goal in mind: to restore it to its former glory. Research papers at our local library about the park end as follows. So draws to a close a wonderful era, a time rich with history that only through stories passed down, generations to come will recall a bustling and eccentric evolution of history in a small village in northwest Ohio. But what they didn't know was, the next chapter of the story is just beginning.